Kaboom! Splish! Kaboom!
Wow, only on my third try did I finally do it. All right, well, I guess I'll start this now. What's up, everybody? I am Luke from the Master Sword Valley, and yeah, we get another treasure chart for this. Welcome back to more Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. We were tossed away from the 4-second fortress, and we made it to WindFall Island thanks to our boat. There's the orange rupee, by the way, so we're beating a new record again. Really? But yeah, now that I've finally done that, only taken me 3 tries so far. I guess we're gonna head out now. We were told by the King of Red Lions that we were supposed to head to the east. Now that we have the sail, let's go ahead and do that. We just need to go back to our boat, which now that since I've saved and reloaded, has now. Oh my god. I don't care. He's talking about a side quest that we can do. Wants to take a picture of the most perfectly round pale object, which I know what that is, but I'm not going to say it yet. We're gonna head back to our boat and set sail. I'm not gonna take care of any more side quests right now. So, King of Red Lions, I'm sorry to make you wait. Let's get out of here. Or not. Apparently that's my punishment for going back and playing games. Jump in the boat. There we go, okay. Now, out on the high seas, we have the option to set sail. If this was the GameCube version, like I said, you would have to equip the sail to your menu and then have to drag it up and obviously use that button that it's set to. But here, we just pull out the sail and start set sailing here. I'm gonna pull up the map for us again. Once again, I'm gonna try my best to have the map out for this. Now, I feel like a lot of people don't really like this game because of the sailing feature. I don't really see the whole point of why people don't like it. I like it. I mean, it breaks up everything. It's how this whole huge world is interconnected is by this whole massive sea, as you can see down here on the gamepad. And I mean, it's not bad. We'll have a way of like fast traveling at some point. There's plenty of things to do. Like there's this like little mini game that you can do out here, and there's also a chance of something off in the distance that you might see right there. Which we are going to head straight for. No, not on the left, which we might actually head to that. We're gonna head on over to the right here. There's this ship here, which has a chance of appearing out here on the high sea, specifically after leaving Windfall for the first time and getting used to like the sailing feature and such. So I want to stop and talk to this guy. As far as I know, he sometimes might be elsewhere on the sea. He's basically telling you about like treasures on the island and, you know, like nice boat and such. Won't take no for an answer. He gives us another treasure chart for that. So nice of him to do that. I don't know what number this is. You'll see it on screen. I don't know these off the top of my head. I mean, he's basically telling you about how to use them, but I'll go into detail about that later. He spoils another item for us. There. That's really all there is. So we're gonna set sail again. We're also gonna go over this way to this like lookout raft that's over here. Grab a few more rupees if we want. There are other things you find, not just like those little barrel mini games for rupees. You'll also, like I said, find these little rafts out here, and also that tower up there, which we'll go to as well. But typically out here on these, just go ahead and cut to it. You'll find a bokoblin and a bunch of pots out here, so it's kind of a restock point here. Now this bokoblin they usually find out on these lookout rafts have a chance of dropping a joy pendant. You don't want him to fall in the water though, or else you won't get that joy pendant. Well, I just went against everything I just said, but you can still get some resources out here. Some rupees. You can usually get some hearts usually, which I completely forgot to point out the recovery hearts in the 4-second fortress, but I'm sure you know what they do. Zelda is not a new franchise, not like other games that have recently come out. All right, so we got that. So we're gonna continue pressing on. Like every time, the King of Red Lions always tells us where to go. Missed a yellow rupee, by the way, but I really don't care. King of Red Lions always tells us like where we're supposed to go, but it's always me who's the one who's farting around doing other stuff here. So like I said, right here we have this lookout tower, which we can go ahead and ascend if the camera will work for me. There we go. See, watch as this goes up. He yawns because he's so bored out of us just goofing around here. Yeah, I don't care. Get all the way up here, and we have once again 2 more bokoblins here. Cool. So we can kill them once again, get chances. Oh, we got another joy pendant. Cool. We're gonna have a very, very easy way of getting these, guaranteed actually in the future, not just by random chance here. And typically when you go up onto these, you can get a reward for taking out the enemies as well as something else, but it's just not apparent on this one. They'll find out much, much, much later. But I think you get the idea of sailing and such. Open this up and we get, I believe, a red rupee. Yes, we do. I can't believe I called that before the chest was already opened. Just proves how much I know about Zelda. I mean, it still is one of my favorite series of video games to this day. All right. Let's go ahead and drop down. It is possible to land on the boat. It just depends on like how well you position it. Anyway, there's another raft which has another bokoblin, but the chances of us getting another joy pendant from him, I'm not gonna really go for. I'm just gonna go ahead and set sail to that really tall island up there. And I guess while we're at it, I'll let you listen to this awesome music. There, on the horizon. That is our destination link, Dragon Roost Island. High atop the island's peak lives the spirit of the skies, a great dragon by the name of Valoo. A great dragon. You must go see this dragon and request from him a jewel called Din's Pearl. Ask the people of the Rito tribe who inhabit this island about how to see this dragon. All right, I guess we'll do that. But oh, I forgot. Wait just a moment. Guess what? He's going to interrupt us for something we can't use for a while. He's going to give us the Wind Waker. It's a baton of sorts that was used long ago when the people played music and prayer to the gods. In those days, simply using it allowed one to borrow the power of the gods, but I do not know if it still works. How he managed to find it, I have absolutely no idea. But he's basically going to tell us about the basic conducting and such. Use the right stick to conduct and use the left stick to switch time. So right here, we'll go up, down, right. And that bar on the up top tells you how much time you have to move your hand in the next position, basically. He teaches us all these songs, but we're going to have like no songs that we can use for it. You can switch, you can move the left stick to the right. Oh, what is going on? Let's see, up, right, left, down. There we go. I don't know what is wrong with my stick. I might have to get it repaired. But he's basically telling you about everything that you can do with this. You can do a 6/4 time and go into the left right there, which I kind of failed right there. But we received the legendary Wind Waker. We can borrow the power of the gods. We use R to conduct, and this is another change from HD, from GameCube to HD, is that it's no longer on our item menu, as you can see down here. We press up on the D-pad to use it there, which is really, really cool. Just gonna go and open up these right here, because at least now I know like what completion set we'll have. And we have the Wind Shrine, we have the Mail Center right here. The Wind Shrine is kind of useless to us, and we'll kind of get pointed in that direction later. Now we could go to the Mail Center, but we kind of can't at this point, so we're going to go around the long way. And right here we have bomb flowers right here. Do not attack the explosive fruit, which, you know, bomb flowers are a typical staple. I believe arising from, I don't want to say Ocarina of Time, maybe yeah, Ocarina of Time. Whoops. But they're typical staple. They're just bombs that you have. They're stationary on the ground. Wow. Well, I blew it up. I didn't get hurt. Now, really quick, I want to show that up there is a treasure chest up there, and you do have means of getting that now, but I would hold off on it because it's a silver rupee, which are worth 200 rupees, and you're going to need a lot of money later in the game, not so much early. So I would just hold off on getting it once we get an item that later. Once again, the Mail Center is to the east of us, excuse me. I still sometimes get east and west confused. Throw that up there, blow that up. I believe under that rock is some more like rupees and such. It's another shortcut, really. And yeah, we finally made it here with this awesome music, which I'll let you listen to it at the end here. I won't like, obviously I'm talking over, so I couldn't let you listen to the beginning, but it is a damn good song. Is it one of my favorites? It's it's certainly it certainly is a song, but it's not, I wouldn't exactly call it my favorite. It's definitely one of them now. Anyway, right here is kind of similar to the Forsaken Fortress, how we have this bit of a shortcut right here. We need to blow up that rock and push those blocks out so that we can climb up top here. This right here is a mailbox. We've seen one of these on Windfall, but we can actually use it later, but not right now. And check it out. Look up here. It is Postman with the epic fanny pack. Hello, sir. Link? Ink? Is that you? It is. I'm pleased to see you're okay. I must say, sir, you've traveled far for one with no wings. And your sister, is she... Your eyes say it all. Let's see, is that so? Well, don't worry too much. I'm sure she'll hang in there. I have an idea, Link. Would you like to meet our chieftain? Sure, I guess. I told my people here about you, and all of us Rito are very concerned. I'm certain the chieftain will befriend you and lend you the aid of our Aerie. If settled then, I'll fly on ahead and let everyone know you're coming. Come inside, Link. I'll be waiting. When he said fly, he was not kidding. Like, why do you need to fly up there? Why couldn't you just come in through the door? Or, you know, just like walk with me, kind of like Twilight Princess? I don't really get it, but I guess we'll just go up in there to meet the chieftain. As after all, the Rito people said we can get means of talking to Valoo, so let's go inside. Come on, baby, won't you show me what you got now? Oh, what we got here? Seems urgent. Well, have you discovered the cause of the Great Valoo's anger? Oh, no, sir. Ah, so you're Link, are you? Quill has told me all about you. Cover pun. See, a troubling tale indeed. I insist that you let us know if there's anything we can do to help you. We shall do everything in our power to assist you. You've never even properly met me before. However, in the meantime, we have a problem of our own to deal with. See, when you ride on the island, did you notice that the raging dragon perched on top? It wasn't raging. We didn't see it from all the way in the below, at least. As you can see, we of the Rito tribe are profoundly connected to the sky. We make our livings on the airways. See, we do so by the graces of the sky spirit Valoo. When a Rito reaches adulthood, he or she journeys to the top of Dragon Roost to receive a scale from the Great Dragon. It is this scale that enables the Rito to grow his or her wings. I see, so they are in close bonds with this dragon. Recently, however, the once gentle Valoo has grown violent and unpredictable. Sadly, we can no longer approach him. I see. If this continues, the fledglings who are of age will never be able to receive scales from Valoo on Dragon Roost. They will remain wingless, and in time, our very way of life will be threatened. You can still exist on the land, you know, you just can't do your mail as efficiently. As chieftain of the Rito, my first responsibility is to solve this problem. My apologies, but I must ask that you wait for our assistance until this is done. Will you do so? And Lincoln agrees because he's such a nice guy. Chieftain, what do you think of consulting Link with regards to your son, Prince Kamali? As you can see, Link is a gallant young lad. I feel certain that Prince Kamali would open his heart to him and speak freely of his fears and worries. That may be. Let me be direct. My son Kamali is of the age to earn his wings, yet he is weak in some ways, and in light of the current situation, he may just give up on ever getting them. Way to have confidence in your son. What say you? Will you share some of your courage with my son? Will you meet with my son? And Link 2 agrees again because he's such a nice guy. I thank you. We shall do our best to solve our problem as quickly as possible so that we may better help you with yours. I have something I wish to give it to my son. A young girl named Medley is holding it for me. Would you find her and take it? Why you don't have it is a question I don't think I'll ever. I mean, I probably know why this is the case, like why he doesn't have it with him. But we get a delivery bag. This gonna go in our same spot as our spoils bag. So as you can see, the tab on the gamepad, this is meant for, we can find him in the upper rooms, lead Great Valoo to us, aid Prince Kamali is our task here. This arrow over here is meant for, obviously, for bags and such. We have like sub menus basically. As you can see, this is where we stick our joy pendants right here. As you can see, we got 2 of them. I don't know how well it was easy to see right there, but we are given our objective right here. As much as we'd like to go after and get Din's Pearl, we must do something else. Talk to the residents. Oh, you're the fledgling chieftain mentioned, aren't you? I feel as though I should tell you, despite what he seems like right now, young Master Kamali is quite a pleasant child. So the chieftain is quite busy, but Kamali's never once complained. So he's kind of a calm thing. A sparkling ball the young master keeps with him is actually a gift from the great Valoo to Kamali's grandmother. Oh, so we don't have to go all the way up and see Valoo. I see. What do you say? Hey, I know you, yeah. You're the adventure guy, sailing from island. How did you know I was sailing, really? So he wants a golden feather. That's another quest item that we'll get later. We want to go out right in here. And something I want to point out. This is Medley right here. And she actually has the Zora Sapphire symbol on her clothes, which kind of leads a lot of people into breaking down some theories about who the Rito once were. I have my own theories, and I definitely support what other people believe, but let's talk to her. Wow, you really do have a green clothes and a strange-shaped hat. You're Link, are you? Why, yes, I am. I see you've heard of me. But yes, this is Medley, attendant of the Great Sky Spirit. I'm still studying to be an attendant, and this is the thing from the chieftain that he wants us to give to Prince Kamali, which is the father's letter. Why he didn't have this, I don't know, but it was probably so that we actually knew who Medley was. You know, like knew her face and such. And yeah, me, Prince Kamali, please don't get offended by his manner. Okay, no bad intentions, I promise. By the way, listen, Link. I have a small favor I'd like to ask you. Could you please come to the entrance near Dragoner's Cavern later? I'll explain everything then. All right. You want to get busy, don't you? Everyone wants a piece of the hero. Ouch. All right. So instead of doing that, this is actually our required objective, is that we should go deliver the letter to the prince. He's at the end of this long hallway. Wish I had a long hallway. My hallway is kind of long from the upstairs of my house, but there he is. Sure enough, he does have a sparkling ball. It's got a symbol of Din on it. Excuse me, we need that. Huh? Who are you supposed to be? Oh, right. I gotta equip the letter. Pfft, completely forgot about that. I'll overwrite the picto box with it. Here you go. Letter for you. A letter? From my father? Yeah, read it good, kid. Oh, sure. Telling me to be brave is easy enough for him. Is that really all it said? Was just, be brave and you must be the one to get a scale from Valoo. It's not like he has to. You're in this letter too, you know. Poking your nose in other people's business. You're nosy, aren't you? Hey, I was asked to do this. It's not I mean, I kind of need that pearl, but I don't feel like going to see Valoo right now. I mean, how am I supposed to get a scale from him when he's so upset? We didn't see him upset when coming here. Are you saying you could calm Valoo down? Psh. Oh, he just gave us a big psh. That's, you know, he means business. He doesn't believe us at all. Easy to say that. If you can find someone who can get past all the obstacles and get to Valoo, then I'll listen to you. Well, it looks like we don't have any other choice because he's got the pearl that we need right there. What? Oh, this? Oh, this calms me down. Din's pearl. So that is straight up the one that the King of Red Lions is mentioning to us. No one else can calm Valoo down, Spawn. I'm not giving it to you. This is my treasure. Not some do-nothing guy. All right, well, he's not listening to us, so we must be the epic hero that no one else on this island is. We must face a dragon. I mean, in a past life, we took down a dragon with a mighty hammer. Maybe we'll find a mighty hammer in this upcoming place. I don't know, but we must be the one daring hero who must calm a raging dragon. But instead, we're going to be sorting mail. Yeah, this is another side quest that you don't have to do for purposes. This is a kind of a difficult mail sorting game. It's actually made a little bit easier on the GameCube controller because of the notches on it. But on the Wii U gamepad, that's kind of not the case here. So we must select the spot where this goes. We have to sort 10 letters before time runs out. You have to do this multiple times to get all the rewards here. Oh, I already screwed up. That's lovely. So as you can see, we have to match the seal on these with the compartment that they must go. I will say getting the middle ones can be difficult. And as you can see, I'm not having a very good time of this. Good God, this is annoying. You have to be fast about this because you have to get a certain number of letters within a time frame. But you are prompted to do this multiple times here. He just tells you to do 10, and then I believe the next one is going to be 20, and then you'll want to do like 25 afterwards twice, actually. Great, good, terrific. You pass. So 1 rupee, so we get 10 rupees for that. As you can see, it's a good way of earning money. Fortunately, the stick isn't working so well. I might have to switch over to the Pro Controller to do this. Yep, I understand what to do. So we do 20 letters. We'll actually get some good financial things here. I'm just going to go ahead and cut ahead to this. All right, I did 23 letters in that round right there. So As he said, we're now going to go up 1 rupee per score, whereas before it was only got like 10 rupees and such. And now we want to do the 25 letter sword, which our salary will jump immensely if we do. Okay, well, despite all my screw ups, I got 29 letters, probably the best I've ever done. 29 letters! You have amazing coordination. So as you can see here, we're gonna get 3 rupees per, so we get 87 rupees. We are too short of 300. Are you kidding me? But anyway, now that we have all this money, what we're gonna do instead is, after we're done talking to him, next time you come by. So what we wanna do instead, now that we got all this money, is head out. Because there's something now that we can do that we have all this money. Trust me, you'll get your chance to listen to the cool music later. All right, we want to enter the ship right here, and we have this guy. This is known as Beetle, one who gets comes back in later games as well. Phantom Hourglass, Spirit Tracks, and even Breath of the Wild. Anyway, he's got this bait bag right here, which you're gonna want to buy, which gets us our 3rd bag sub-menu slot on the gamepad, which has 8 pound. Yeah, his voice is so weird. It's a good thing he doesn't talk in the later games in this timeline here. And he's gonna start a point system with us. Something he always does in the games. This right here is all-purpose bait. We get 3 servings of it every time, which I would recommend you stock up on as much of this as possible. You can only hold 8 every time. It starts a point system with us, which means we get some various prizes for it. Prizes are much greater in Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks. There's only, I think, 2 prizes in this game. Anyway, so we're buying the bait right here, but we also have this thing called a Hioi pear, which is only 10 rupees, which will let you take control of a seagull. It's kind of a weird fruit, and it's only I think it's useful like once, but it's useful for a lot of side things as well. I'm not gonna go for one because we really don't need it. I'm just gonna go and buy some of this. I think I'll go and buy 1 more serving of it here, and then call that good. So we're up to 5 points. I think that's everything. As you can see, we got our bait bag, and this is all our bait that we got. We're gonna need this later. And believe me, this is also kind of something that isn't. I know I say a lot of things are like required or optional. This helps a lot. Trust me on that. It helps a lot. Anyway, let's go back inside. Anyway, come back in and go into the mail sorting. We see that there's a new guy who is human right here. And I didn't mention it before, but the old Rito who was here before us actually has the same face as Il Piantissimo from Mario Sunshine, as well as the Running Man from Ocarina of Time. It's kind of a face that Nintendo uses a lot in their games. Anyway, we had to do this mail sorting game again to get 25 letters. So I'm just gonna go and cut ahead to that. Oh, barely. I got it. So we get 25 letters in. He's so amazed by that, even though I did 29 last time. He's got mom back home he's got to write to. So he wants us to deliver mail into a post box. We are now become one with the Rito, where we must deliver mail. Could throw in the rest of the letters, but kind of doesn't want to. So you're gonna leave it to us to go and deliver this mail. So we got to go back outside once again. And unfortunately, this isn't Majora's Mask where you can talk to someone and get your items out in the middle of text. So we have to actually select select the item and talk to the post box with it. And it'll accept that. It'll actually accept feasible mail, as you can see. And there's going to be a postage fee. Of course there is, despite the fact that you're the mailman. Now, one thing I like doing as well is this. You can kind of donate any item. So we're going to donate our Wind Waker. But hates the scent. Cannot be delivered. What about my telescope, huh? I kind of just like putting random items in here. It was kind of an accident that I did one time on one of my playthroughs where I delivered the letter that we just got and then immediately tried to use the Wind Waker and it tried to deliver it. It's kind of funny, really. But anyway, now that we went ahead and took care of all of those kinds of side quests, it's time for us to head out to the next dungeon. But I think we're gonna go and take care of that next time because we got a lot of stuff done. I mean, we managed to get some more treasure charts by getting the new record of Battle Squid. We got a lot of money for becoming part of the Rito mail sorting system, and we also got or what else am I trying to say? We're also entrusted with going up on top of Dragonair's Cavern to Convolute. I mean, we're the main character, so I believe that should be possible for us. Next time on The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, we're going to be doing just that, and hopefully catching up with Medley. See you guys then.